These are the topics we discuss about the today's sessions. In introduction, we see about what is API, what are the types, what are the architecture types, and how the tooling API works. Just we see about the overall view. After that, Salesforce supported APIs. Salesforce has defined some APIs for his product. So in this section, we see what are the APIs he provided support us, what are the APIs he developed. After that, discuss. And third section, we discuss about tooling API. In this section, we see elaborately how a tooling API works, where we can use the tooling API, what are the limitations of tooling API, and the real case, and I will tell about the real case scenario in demo section. In this demo section, I will explain with the real-time examples and also show you the hands-on experience. After that, finally, we have a quiz session for this. We have a quiz for this. For this session. At the end of the session, I will share all about things for quiz. Let's start the session. Before start this one, we need to know what is API. API is extension of application programming interface. The application refers to any software. Interface means can be contract or service between two applications. Contract means how they communicate with each other using requests and responses. There are 4 types of APIs available. One is Open API, another one is Internal API, another one is Partner API and Composite APIs. Open API. Open API is nothing but, as all of you know, it's a public API or external APIs. It is available for use to any developers. Open API has low authentication and relative measures, authorization measures. For example, we are using a Google API. It's an open API. Next one is Partner API. Partner API is shared externally, but no who have business relations with the organization, that those are have only access the partner APIs. Partner APIs access are limited to authorized clients and partner API access is limited to authorized clients and official license. For example, omnibus travel company shares API to booking agents, not to publics. If there is a Canada Travels, it shares to API, shares APIs to Redbus, not to public. Next one is internal API. It's not like a open API or partner API. Internal API is created only purpose of used within the organization. Developers who are working for the organization, they can access the internal APIs, but external developers cannot access the internal APIs. Internal APIs are strongly coupled. And the fourth one is composite APIs. The main purpose of composite API is to, when the API callout limitations are, when there is API's callout limitations, that part we can use the composite API. With using a composite API, we can send or get unified data from different servers. These are all the API types. After that, the API architectures. There are Guys, I'm still in agenda page. Just to give an intro about the APIs. Next. Next, the API architecture. There are mostly three common API architectures. First one is REST, second one is SOAP, and third one is RPC. REST. Today, the majority of web APIs are developers are using REST API. REST means representation state transfer. It's a set of guidelines and scalable, lightweight. It's a loosely coupled like a JavaScript. This API is mainly all of its use purpose is it can easy to use. Next one is SOAP. SOAP API strictly defines how message should be sent and what must be included as a parameter. There are strictly defines. The SOAP maybe makes more provide a more secure which when compared to the REST API. Within the organization, they are using SOAP API. In case if we try to get data from third party, the developer properly suggest to the REST APIs. And third architecture is RPC. RPC is the most straightforward method. It's just invoking a process that can be written with XML or JSON. In other words, we can say RPE execute the scripts on server. Next one, Salesforce support APIs. These are the APIs currently Salesforce providing supports, and Salesforce define the structure. First one is Lightning platform REST API, Lightning platform SOAP API. They most Salesforce use both REST and SOAP APIs, not using as per my analysis, they are not using RPC type architecture. They mostly use the REST calls and REST requests and SOAP calls. And SOQL reference, object reference for Salesforce Lightning platform, metadata API, marketing cloud API, social studio API, marketing cloud, instant content selection API, bulk API. These are the APIs are currently Salesforce providing supports. Today, we see about only tooling API, how it works, and what are the limitations are. These are things we discuss about in this session. Next. Next, tooling API. How it works, where it uses, and the limitations. We see all about tooling API things in this slide. Tooling API is mainly used to get a metadata from Salesforce. Metadata means Apex classes, Apex triggers, custom objects, custom fields. In this case, Apex classes means not writer. It cannot contain all code. Just in the Apex class, it's like a object format. It contains the class name, class method name, class global ID interface. All are stored in this Apex class in the Apex metadata. As like as the same custom object. Custom object also contains what are the custom objects available in this those all objects name was stored in the custom object metadata. Same like as a custom fields. For example, if you want to get a list of custom objects or custom fields within the arc, then we just thought to go to the object manager, just collect the details or manually from the Salesforce database. Instead of we don't bother about that. Well, we can use tooling API, we can directly get the custom metadata, custom object details. where it used. For if in this case, I will explain the. In this case, I will in this point I will explain with the real-time example. Uh, Consider one beauty product organization. Beauty product organization introduce a new beauty products. The beauty organization has a customer in all over the world because the customer in Japan, the customer in Italy, the customer in France. But the organization maintain a common office language English. The organization add the product list in English language, but the organization want to want the organization thoughts the newly added product details want need to send the all customers email at the time. But the customer only know his official language. Japanese client know Japanese, only knows Japanese, and French client only knows French. He doesn't know English. At the time, the organization need to send a customer language, send a beauty product details in customer language. For that case, we introduce our scenario. As a developer, he find the solution because he for this scenario he enables some multi-language support in our org. After enable a multi-language, he store the each product name and his each product names and in different languages in custom label. Custom label, we cannot get a custom label using SOQL. Only we are tooling API, we can get a custom label data. We can access a custom label in a flow. That's why in the case the customer wants to know about product details in their own language. So we while using tooling API, we can send the data to the customer. Next all is tooling API limitations. Yes, the tooling API has some limitations. While considering SOQL, there are 16 objects has SOQL limitations. The objects are compact layout info, compact layout item, compact layout item info, data type, entry limit, entity practical, field definition, publisher, relationship domain, relationship info, search layout, service field data type, and standard action, timesheet template, user entity access, user field access. Those are objects are not supported in tooling API. Have some after that. Other than that, tooling API doesn't support the SQL operations. For example, count, group by, limit offset, or not includes. These are the SQL operations that does not support in a tooling API. On tooling API, SOSL limitations. Entity definition and field definition have some SOSL limitations. Other than that, external string customer data doesn't support SOSL searches, and metadata component dependency doesn't support the SOSL search because it's a virtual entry. It's now in a beta version. Other than that, some system fields are only read only. We cannot edit this some system. We cannot edit that system fields. For example, record ID created by last modified date, and create and relate and its related things all. We cannot edit those things because it's a system generator. We are tooling API. Also, we cannot able to edit the records. Let's go to the demo and let's go to the demo and see about it. The real time example. Log into my Salesforce developer edition. Then go to open the sales app. Am I audible clearly? Yeah. Okay. Let's start. The beauty product organization has the customer details. He stores all the customer in account and contact details on contact object, and create the each customer has a each opportunity record. I guess separate each one opportunity for each language. First of the sales rep open to Italian client, and there is already three products available in Italy branch. Now the new product adds to Italy branch. In the time, we have organization send a message in Italian language to that customer. The customer language details are stored in his contact contact record. The customer language is stored in Italian, and his email gives I give some my Trailblazer mail ID. So the organization send a mail to this respect to this mail IDs. I will. This is the mail ID. For example, these are the messages. These are the product details. It's convert to the Italian languages. For this case, what I do? First, I enable the for this case, I enable the multi-language support for this use case. I enable multi-language for our organization level. I have added those languages, the French, Italian, Japanese, and Tamil. These are the language. I have added the translation language settings. After that, I have go to the custom label. In the custom label section, you can store the respective values of each languages. For example, in the English language, there is the product name is Arrow Magic Gold Facial Kit, and using Google Converter, I have stored the all languages in all values in respective languages. In this case, we can for those customers, we can get the data from custom label and send a mail via trigger. In trigger, once the opportunity record was updated, when opportunity record available products field were updated, you will send a message to respective customers, respective opportunity contact records. I will show you code. I have created an opportunity trigger. Once the opportunity record was updated, I have triggered the record after opportunity trigger updated. Then I call the opportunity trigger handler. Let's move to opportunity trigger handler. Then we call the opportunity trigger after update function. Then we move to opportunity trigger after update function. Just we have iterated the updated list. For we have put a if condition for find the which are opportunity available fields edited, because in opportunity some other fields also edited. At that time we don't need to send an email. When the opportunity object available products field are edited, we need to notify to all customers what are the products available in our organization. And at the same time, opportunity should have the contact detail. Without contact, we cannot send the email to the respective customers. So I have add another condition. I have to add two conditions. I have stored in the opportunity record and the respective contact detail in the separate map values, and also store the product details I have stored the product details in separate string. After collecting those values, I will call another function, send opportunity email data. In this function, I just in multiple list the values are stored in multiple list values are stored in the product on semicolon product to semicolon as like this. But we want to store a product name in set list of strings, so I need to split the strings. After that, this stored in array. While using a string split function, is stored in array. We can iterate the array values. After that, I will store in the list of strings, because we need to get the data from custom label. So we once the list of strings we can use while converting list of strings, because we can use get the data from get all data. When the single string, it's not, well, with the single string we cannot get it from the custom label. So I convert the custom string. For that, we need to frame the query in the for tooling API. As because tooling API as like we need to pass a we need to frame a cell query as like a cell query, but we need to add a organization URL prefix. We will show you. Uh, There's a thing query for the URL formation. There is instance URL. Instance URL is nothing but the organization's URL name. Yeah, you have declared the globally in the top of the URL. Instance, this is the my organization URL. I have declared the top of declare top of the file. Top of, after that, our tooling endpoint. Tooling endpoint. Tooling in under tooling endpoint. So I have declared at the top of it. It said service data, which versions tooling. You have tooling means tooling query. Tooling APIs also we can using cell query we can get data from. After that, tooling label translation query. Tooling label translation. It's same like a SOQ query, but we don't need to put a space. We just add a addition, just put addition symbol in between in big of a space. For example, select plus value language external string dot name from external string localization. Why when a space comes in cell query, just replace the addition symbol. After that, var string, because we need to find what are the this is a var string because we need to know what are the we need to filter the what are the products are added, and that products only we need to send email. Not we don't need to send all of the product details send via email. Only we need to send available product list. That's why we need to put add a var condition in this scenario. Then format label query. There is a format. This is another one function call because we need to we all know there is a custom label names which store the list of strings, but we need to put we need to add a single quotation mark in every string. That's why we can that then only we can able to use it the tooling API, because while using SOQL we can while using in SOQL while we using a string we can need to put a single quotation for each string. That's why I wrote a separate function for as a common method. We have added the single quotation for each string and store and return the values. The return values are stored in the custom label name again. Now the query is framed. After query framing, we can directly call the API call. This is the part of this is the we can set the API. As you know, we have created the HTTP request and we have set header and endpoint, and set we use the get method because we get the data from the cell source, not post data. If you want to anything update or if you want anything update the data, we can use the post method. But we need just to get the data from custom label. So we use the get method. After framing HTTP request, pass the data, it returns one second token. So just to pass the HTTP request in HTTP response, we in RES we get the API call complete after complete successful API call we get the data from we store the record value in rest values. The API request returns the value in JSON format. So we need to deserialize. So I have put the So I have put the response. The response convert the response JSON to DC normal record format, and also I have stored in the one external string format. I'll also store the all records stored in Excel string records list of. If the record is failed, the API call fails. Again, it calls the API call runs again. We don't know. Some of time API calls may be failed due to low connections. The time CPU time exceeds. At the time we run again and get the data from the API, get the data from the custom label. After that, now the values are you can get. But we can get a data from we can get the data from custom label, but we need to store the values and respective language, because with a single string contains all data. For example, this means I show your custom label again. We can get a record from this API call, but the record values are stored. So like this, in Aramo magic facial kit in English language, but the all values stored in Japanese, all record values are Japanese, Italian are stored in the API card. So we need to filter that. We need to filter that in. We need to filter separate them and map values. So I declare a new map value, map custom language by custom label by languages. I just iterate the records and store the map values in the respective positions. First contains the first map of string comma string. First contains the common language, and it first contains the common language value, English language value. If the Aroma Magic Gold Facial Kit was stored in the first map of string, second one is it's the respective language, customer language. If Italian, it stores Italian, and next one Italian conversion value was stored in the next string. After the map values are stored, just we get the all opportunity contact details, because we need to send an email. So that's why we need to get a data. I query the contact object. Like store the contact objects store and the contact with respect to IDs and the object instance. After that, uh, I just again put a for loop for the all updated opportunities. While we writing a trigger, we only consider about the bulky function, not to write a single record. So I put a for loop for opportunity record. The map opportunity object with the key set. While using a key set, we get all key set values without in a map, without looping iterating. All opportunities are stored in map opportunity with context with the key sets, and I just iterate each one opportunities. After that, I have stored the map of contact details. That's the map contact is with the opportunity ID. I get the contact details. Now I frame the email template. I frame the email template for send the customer. I frame an email template to send the customer. First of all, I frame the body. I framed these section. These are the body sections. I framed this string body. I declare the body variable and store hardcode value and just define order list get a value. Actually, tooling API, tooling API get a custom label value that's stored in map language based values. I get the respective language values and store add the position, and just iterating all the values. After framing these values, I set a mail template. Set a mail. I get a from constant contact instance. I get a customer email and set send to address and set a to address. Send a display name. Send a display name is tool the header name tooling API new available products. The header name use signature false BC send. I no need to use BC sender. Save as I no to send not activity. Just a reminder. Just a notification. HTML body which was already framed at the beginning of the for loop and set the character as subject. We want to set the subject. What is the purpose? Mail purpose. They're getting update beauty product notification updated. And also, while using a for loop, I have declared the list of emails. I already told we have written code for qualification. So we need to declare the list outside the for loop and add the every email instance in the list of mails. Once the for loop ended, if a mail is mail record was added, you check the mail record. If mail list values are not empty or not. While mail not empty, we can send the mail to direct with the respective emails. In for this scenario, I have just update the one record. If in case while we perform a data load or some other activities, bulkifying activities, they send multiple emails. The result, we have stored the results. For we need to know the mail is sent successfully or not. So that purpose I have put a system debug. If a mail was successfully sent, the debug was mail successfully printed. If the mail was failed, with the failed reason mail was printed. That's why. While tooling API, we need to consider about the how to frame. While using a tooling API, we need to consider how to frame the SOA and how to frame the query and how to pass it to using REST method. Now we are using only REST method, not SOAP method. We are using our REST method is loosely coupled suits for me. So I have written the API called in REST method. Uh, these two functions are we need to know how to frame this query and how to pass it to the API call out. Once we get a clear knowledge from there, we can able to get a data from custom data from your tooling API. Other than that, in developer console also we can query that to query the data. Using developers we can able to see, but we cannot able to any update or perform. We can't able to in going to query editor. If you want custom object, all you want to know all custom object details, select ID. Custom object. In this metadata, the all object names are stored in developer name. In this field come all custom object name, because we can you once using check the use tooling API checkbox, we can get all the custom object details. These are the custom objects I have created already in my developer R. We can see it. There is a rider bestie, HubSpot favorites. We can check if there is available or not. I'm not able to get the customer now. Customer identity card visit manager. I will check and let you know. That's all about the today's session.